Good day, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Vise Squad. I'm Ryan. I'm your Wednesday host. This week, I promised last week we'd be dropping some big news, and there's going to be quite a bit of me yammering on here before we get to tying this thing, which I'm not super happy about, but Rick assured me that you all would love it. But anyway, back to the big news. So, we have currently Anadromous Fly Company as one of our sponsors, and they are fantastic. I absolutely love working with them. I love chatting with them, which is daily. Their tools are fantastic. And we're going to add another sponsor to our little segment here, and that is Fly Life Co. And they're coming on board, and I am super, super stoked. Their hooks, I thought I had a pack here, R7 hooks is their hooks, and they're wonderful to tie on. I've tied on several models, and fantastic. And they have a great material selection in their store as well. So welcome aboard to Fly Life Co. I very much look forward to working with you guys, and as we go down this adventurous road that we're on. While we're talking about them, you can check out fishingandoutdoors.ca for our Canadian customers and .net for our international and US customers. And you can find Anadromous and Fly Life Co. all their supplies, materials, tools, everything they sell in the store. Doesn't cost you any more. Just helps keep the lights on for everybody. Everybody wins if you just click through those links. If you're new to the channel, and you're interested in seeing what we're doing here, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Okay, the next bit of news, we're going to put on a big contest. And so far for this contest, I've got a really beautiful custom wooden landing net, trout net, that a really good friend of mine made. And he gave it to me to add to this contest, which I'll get some really good pictures of it, and it's quite beautiful. It's a hand woodworking is really fantastic on it. And we've got, a set of the Batman flies, and Rick is going to put them together with a graphic that he's made with all the characters on it in a shadow box. We're going to give that away, a framed set of those, along with there's going to be a couple other prizes for like second and third place, if you will, with a couple each of those with some other graphics on it. Anadromous has kicked in some fly fishing tools, not tying tools, but fishing tools that we're going to add to it. And Bryce, our Sunday host, has got a bunch of flies that he's going to donate, and I'll probably donate some other flies to it. So it's going to be a pretty good contest. It sounds like a pretty good prize pack to us anyway. But I'm hoping that if you're watching this, maybe you do us a solid and pass it on to your friends and repost, and we really appreciate word of mouth is huge in this social media day and age. So I think, oh no, there is one other thing. Pardon me, I knew I'd forget. We have for the Vise Squad, Rick has split the channel up, and the Vise Squad will now have its very own YouTube channel, so it'll be very easy to find the videos. It has its own Instagram now as well, where you'll be able to click through links in the description, or in the profile description, pardon me, and which will get you to the video channel easier. And we have our own Facebook group now dedicated to the Vise Squads. So it will be very easy to find this content if this is what you're looking for. And I think that's it with the news. And Rick will correct me if I'm wrong. And he's going to put all these in the description, and he'll put some posting in here as well with all the links and addresses, etc. So I think that's it. So now on to today's Mop Fly. I'm not a fan of the Mop Fly, but we're going to tie it. And being as we brought on Fly Life Co., their hook packages are sort of this color green and black and white. So I figured if we're gonna tie a Mop Fly, we might as well dedicate it to Fly Life Co. So we've got a size 10 Fly Life Co. jig hook, and I've got a 532 copper tungsten slotted bead on this hook, like that. And we're gonna use some 70 denier black UTC, which will start behind the bead. And do a little snippet out of there. Now I'm only gonna run the thread about halfway down. Next, being as I was talking too much and I wasn't really prepared, I'm gonna take a piece of this mop material. This is like Chartreuse green color, very similar to the hook packages, which I thought I had one on my desk here. I don't. I could show you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that mop material and I'm gonna start peeling it off its threads. Exposing those, because that's what we'll tie it in on, just so you don't bulk your fly up too badly. So we'll take off enough so that we're left with about the hook length, let's say, more or less. And we'll take those threads and we'll tie them in. I'm going to use some pretty tight binding wraps to get this tied in. And then I'm going to take those threads and I'm going to fold them back over themselves, and I'm just going to lash those down as well. Then I know for sure, mostly for sure, that it's not going to pull out of there. Next, we're going to grab some dubbing. In this case, we're going to use some ice dub in UV black. And make a little noodle there. And I'm going to build up a little dubbing body. I'm going to dub it almost all the way to the bead head. I am going to wrap a hackle in there, so I want to leave some room. And our hackle is going to be some Guinea fowl, black and white natural Guinea fowl. And I've stripped the back end of that feather off. Got rid of all the chaff and fluffy bits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the tip out here. Like so. And I'll fold the feather back and I'll just tie the tip in. And what I like to do is I like to fold that feather tip backwards and then tie back over it, same way we did with those the mop material threads. Then you know it's not going to pull out. And I'll just snip those few little fibers off of there. Next we'll just take that feather, and sometimes it helps if you just kind of fold it back over the stem. It'll just help everything kind of wrap a little nicer. So we'll take that and we'll wrap it around a few times. It's not a very big feather, so we can wrap it all the way to the end. And then we'll tie that stem in. reach in there nice and close with our scissors and snip the remainder of the stem out. Next, I'm going to grab just a little pinch of that black ice dub, and we'll just make a little dubbing collar behind that, and it'll help get that hack all the way down and hide those thread wraps. Like so. We'll grab a whip finish tool. We'll whip finish that to finish. All right. One Mop Fly. Fly Life Co. colors. All right. There you have it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It's a Mop Fly. At any rate, despite my lack of liking for them, if you enjoyed the video and you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Hit the bell beside it and you won't miss any of our upcoming content. We do air every Wednesday and Sundays, with always something new and exciting on the go. And again, welcome to Fly Life Co. Really appreciate your support, and we all very much look forward to working with you guys in the future. And thanks very much to Anadrama's Fly Company as well. Truly, truly appreciate everything you guys do for us. Until next week, everyone, take care.